Hi everyone, today I want to talk about an actress who for me embodies real cinematic magic, grace, and incredible depth. Ingrid Bergman, the Swedish screen goddess who conquered Hollywood and then returned to serious European cinema. Her eyes, they feel like they see right through you. Ingrid Bergman is the embodiment of naturalness, beauty, and charm. Today, I'd like to draw your attention to her most astonishing films, the ones that left the deepest impression on me. Ingrid Bergman embodies freedom. She always wanted to be independent. She wanted to be independent even from Hollywood. And of course, she succeeded. It seems that she treated cinema more important than even life. It's clear that she lived for cinema. Out of thousands of her roles, I've chosen exactly 3 films that touched me the most and show just how versatile she could be. These 3 films show how different she could be, and each of her characters is interesting. Every detail mattered. I absolutely adore of her characters and of course the story she chose. Every story was kind of complicated, and her roles had a kind of experience, kind of feelings, and I think of course she handled it incredibly well. Film number 1, Casablanca, 1942. This is probably the most famous film she ever appeared in, and although Ingrid herself later said she didn't understand why everyone went so crazy about this picture, for millions of people she is Ilsolande, a woman who has to choose between duty and great love, between her heroic resistance fighter husband and the man she never stopped loving. Ingrid here is the embodiment of restraint, passion, pain, and nobility. If you haven't seen Casablanca yet, you absolutely must. It's not just old cinema, it's timeless. The story of Casablanca is filled with hope and love. Casablanca also feels surprisingly intimate and chamber-like. I'm really fascinated by Hollywood at that time. There is a certain magic to it. Good story, good actors, good characters. So eventually we have a film outside of time. Even now, this film is so good. It's really good. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Film number 2, Goodbye Again, 1961. Here Ingrid is already almost 46 and she plays a woman over 40 who is trying to hold on to a younger lover while simultaneously battling loneliness. Her character Paula is a successful interior designer, beautiful, intelligent, but extremely vulnerable. She lives with an older man who cheats on her left and right, and then a young guy appears, Anthony Perkins, who falls in love with her genuinely. The film is very subtle, melancholic, with beautiful music. Ingrid is incredibly natural here. For me, this is one of her most touching roles, about mature love, about the fear of loneliness, and about how hard it is to be honest with yourself. Goodbye Again explores love and passage of time, aging. It's a story about love and growing older. This is the film about obstacles and moral principles, about certain circumstances and the fact that we cannot control time and feelings sometimes. The film is about France too. I really love France. It's a birthplace of cinema. She spoke French beautifully. She played Joan of Arc in a 1948 American film, yet whenever she arrived in France, customs officials and fans would often greet her with the "Ah, Jeanne d'Arc, welcome home," a beautiful symbolic connection to French history. She also performed in French language theater productions, including Roberto Rossellini's staging of Joan of Arc at the Stake, which she played both on stage and in Paris. Hey everyone, it's me, Nurihal Mamedov. I'm a filmmaker, musician, writer, and content creator. Check out my site nurihalmamedov.com. You can see my original paintings for sale, listen to my music tracks, or drop me a message for collaboration or anything else. The link is on screen right now in the description. Thanks for checking it out. Film 3, Adam Sonata, 1978. This was her last major role, and probably her most powerful one. The film was directed by Ingrid Bergman. They are not related, just in case you were wondering. Ingrid plays Charlotte, a famous pianist and egoistic cold mother who comes to visit the daughter she hasn't seen for many years. And then comes the night, when all the wounds are opened. Childhood resentments, guilt, hatred, love that they could never express. It's a very heavy, almost theatrical film. Almost the entire action takes place in one house, mostly just dialogue between the two women. But Ingrid performs so powerfully that you get a lump in your throat, especially the scene where she plays Chopin and the final conversation scene. Many consider this her greatest acting work, for me definitely one of the strongest. Adam Sonata is a difficult film on every level. What Ingrid did in this role was something truly special. This is a very deep and complex film, actually. At the time of filming, Ingrid Bergman was already seriously ill with cancer. She had been diagnosed with breast cancer in 1974, underwent multiple surgeries, and passed away on her 67th birthday in 1982, just 4 years after the film's premiere in 1978. The shoot was extremely difficult for her physically. The most poignant aspect is that the role of the selfish, emotionally distant pianist mother toward her daughters echoed much of her own life. Years earlier, Ingrid had left her family, including her young daughter, Pia, to be with Roberto Rossellini, sparking a massive scandal in the US and Sweden. She was publicly condemned as a homewrecker, faced boycotts, and lived in exile in Europe for many years as a result. When she first read the script for Adam Sonata, she was deeply shaken. The parallels hit her so close to home. The result is an intensely harsh, almost theatrical dissection of the mother-daughter relationship with Liv Ullmann as Eva, and many still regard it as one of Bergman's most merciless statements about family and love. I think Ingrid had a certain energy, and we see that in her works. Ingrid Bergman is not just a beautiful actress from old movies. She could be a romantic heroine, a tragic woman, a cold mother, and a vulnerable soul. Casablanca for romance and nostalgia. Goodbye Again for reflections on love and mature age. Adam Sonata for those ready for strong emotions and raw honesty. She was a real actress. She was the embodiment of this term. Which is your favorite Ingrid Bergman film? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you for watching.